A fight between two men inside of a barber shop at the Village Flea Market and Mall escalated into a shooting. That's what Northwest Miami-Dade police tell us. Today, all over the world, people grieve for Pope Francis. And the house behind me, this is the second time in 6 months that they've been hit. And if you look, there's not one, not two, but 3 different cameras. That was the scene in Encino late last night at this home on Ostrom Avenue. Police rushing in, alarms blaring. We are at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, but not for a sporting event, instead for a stair climb. According to the CDC, nearly 20% of people infected with West Nile virus may experience symptoms like fatigue and fever. Rescue Ruse Adopt-A-Cock has rescued over 1,700 roosters just like this one here. People that frequent this park say that they believe it might now be dangerous. Well, I think there's 2 ways to use it, right? We talk about the prospect of cheating with AI. So there's using AI to help your learning and your independent learning, and then there's using AI to flat out just write your essay or do all the research for you. Right. If you're looking for a more spiritual connection to USC, religious organizations are helping families find meaning and community. The Los Angeles transit system is getting an upgrade. But it's what the train is bringing to towns like San Dimas that has sparked major controversy. Gavin Newsom has just signed California Senate Bill 79 into law. SB 79 allows developers to build up to 9 stories near major transit stops to boost affordable housing and decrease car dependence. But riders in San Dimas worry it could change their small town landscape.
You build something that's multiple housing, you start to tear down the abilities of what the city means.
And that concern stretches far beyond the suburbs. Among the cities opposed to SB 79, Los Angeles and Beverly Hills, where the mayors and city council members have publicly criticized the law.
Sacramento hijacking local planning, stripping away neighborhood voices, ignoring safety and infrastructure, and handing the keys over to corporate developers.
The bill was authored by a Northern California state senator, a point that has frustrated many Southern California politicians. A real estate litigator and member of the Beverly Hills Chamber of Commerce says the pushback isn't just about housing. It's about losing local control.
It's basically saying to local governments to get out of the way and let the state and let transit authorities build housing. So it's creating a lot of resentment.
The law's supporters, including its author Scott Wiener, argue it's the only way to tackle the housing crisis.
What we don't spend enough time talking about is where do we want to build more housing?
Nair says the true impacts of SB 79 are still unclear. But what is clear is there will be local resistance in some places which could slow down building affordable housing. For Annenberg Media,
please stand clear. The doors are closing.
I'm Stephen Knobel. USC junior Lily Morrison wasn't even born when the planes first hit the towers on 9/11. But still, with every step, she pays her respects to the courage of first responders and those killed on September 11th, 2001.
Honestly, I just really wanted to have a moment to remember the people from the fallen heroes of 9/11.
Hundreds of students, USC ROTC, and faculty have come out today to climb 110 flights of stairs. That's the height of the Twin Towers.
You need to complete 18 full flights of stairs. So today is 9/11 and we are hosting a stair climb by the Joint Assembly of Military Associated Students. And we finally got to come to the Coliseum to climb up 2,071 stairs in honor of the lives that were lost on 9/11.
There's still a lot of triage happening, a lot of bodies.
For Eddie Marquez, a first responder at the Pentagon on 9/11, the memory is vivid.
You feel sometimes that people forget about the important stuff that were important to you during your time. And the fact that they're doing that, it's, what an honor and how cool is that,
But for many student climbers, it's not a memory at all.
Even though I wasn't alive at the time of 9/11, you still remember the things that happened. You still live with the people who have to face the impacts of it every day.
Though they only know the attacks through news reports and videos, this generation has made remembering 9/11 part of their own responsibility.
We're a nation. Our memories don't start and end with just me. From the beginning of the country almost 250 years ago, we have a long history that we really want to support, defend, and uphold to make sure that we are able to believe in what we do and be able to fight for our future as well.
And today, the message rings clear with every step: to never forget. For Annenberg Media, I'm Stephen Knobel. LA's transit system just got a massive upgrade. 4 brand new stops are now open on the A line in the San Gabriel Valley: Glendora, San Dimas, Laverne, and Pomona. That means commuters can now ride LA's longest line that much further. And with 19 colleges along the route, the extension is a big deal for workers and students. But the timing, it's interesting. Just weeks ago, California lawmakers approved a bill that would allow developers to build high-rise apartments near train and subway stations, no matter what local zoning or neighbors say. The bill is now waiting on the governor's signature. If he signs it, these new stations could be surrounded by a lot more housing.